peaceful, idyllic, serene. These are all words that you could have once used to describe this estate. However, it has fallen on hard times. Hey everybody, welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. I am Nerdstalgic, and you are looking at the cracked and disheveled and broken ruins of the Nostalgia estate. Anyways, so we've played through one quest, and we're kind of getting our feet back under us in this game. Like I said, I played it a long time ago, and still, a lot of things have changed. A lot of things have been added in, which I'm really happy about. Don't get me wrong. But, it's not a game for the faint of heart, although you can dial back the challenge through many different ways. You can go in here. If you pick up this game, I'll just show this to you guys. If you happen to pick up this game, you get into it and you're like, I love the art, I love the ideas, but it's a little bit too challenging. What you can do is you can go into options and, is it under other? No, it's under gameplay. And you can change this stuff. So if you have to click this, and then you can change these. And these are all things that have been added to the game to make it more challenging. Like the whole corpses thing, you can turn that off. That wasn't an original feature in the game. It was something that was added. You can turn the combat delay penalties off here. So I didn't even know this was a thing until I looked at this. But apparently, if you drag out a fight for too long, so, if you're using, like, stall tactics, like I talked about in the other video, where you just, like, ad infinitum stun lock something so that you can heal everybody, your heroes will start to get stressed out, and enemies will start to call in reinforcements. And it definitely was not that way back when I played before. Mortality debuffs, you can turn those off. Combat retreats can fail, and standard enemy crits. So, this one I think could be very helpful for new players, because instead of having crits being multiplicative, which can really do a ton of damage at one time, it just does max damage. So, anyways, we're gonna leave all of this on the way it is for me. I have played this game before. I understand it's hard. It's a hard game, so I'm going into this expecting to lose characters, and I'm going into this expecting to do stupid things, and that's fine. That's fine, because it's all about having fun, and I love the art style, I love the game. So I also found out, now I was talking in the last video about how I created a trinket, and they sent out a message on Kickstarter that said they didn't get every trinket in. So hopefully my trinket will be going in a later update. But I also noticed that because of how, the level that I Kickstarted at, I also got to design a hero. So I went ahead and sent that in to design a hero. It's a Vestal, because Vestal I think is my favorite class. It was kind of tough because I also like the Bounty Hunter and the Hellion too, but I went with the Vestal. And so if you have this game, wait a week or two, and then you guys can try to use my hero. My hero's name is Nerdstalgic. So I think you can do that if you go to the Stagecoach. I think if you hit enter, yeah, and you can call these heroes. So like, people have posted on Reddit, there's a thread for, like, heroes, and I'm trying to think, mine was Nerdstalgic, but it shouldn't be in the game yet, because, what? Really? Oh, it's in the game already. Okay. Well, of course I'm going to recruit myself. I wonder if my trinket's in the game. This isn't it, is it? No, okay, that's what we got out of the loot. The Exile's Tears. Invalid trinket, okay. Yeah, I named it the Exile's Tears because, as you guys know, if you have watched any of my other videos, sometimes I talk about it. Path of Exile is one of my favorite, absolutely most favorite games, so I named it the Exile's Tears because the Exile is crying because he can't play Path of Exile. I'm just kidding. I don't just sit around and play Path of Exile all the time, just most of the time. All right, well, let's get started. I mean, Hell, we're 5 minutes into this video and I've just been burbling. Yeah, Sisha bubbling. So we recruited my hero, the Seeker Vestal, Nerdstalgic. The quirks I gave the character were steady, less stress damage, Eldritch Hater. So it does more damage versus Eldritch and takes less stress damage versus Eldritch. But the quirk is calm, and as you can see, I guess that's like a locked-in trait. Does less damage on the first round. Base stats, okay, and skills. I started with my favorite skill layout here, which is Judgment, Dazzling Light, Divine Grace, and Hand of Light, which is, I think, like the same exact thing that Monceau here has. And then camping skills, I started with Wound Care, Chant, and Pray. So, yeah, incoming death, I'm sure, but whatever. So, okay. So yeah, Nerdstalgic. If you want to play with my character, you can. By the way, if you guys want to have a character named after you, then just feel free to let me know, and I'll get you in. It's as simple as doing this. Boop. And then we're done. So we'll leave it. We'll leave it at that for now. Excuse me. Okay, so what we need to do here, we need to have a full party of 4 for adventuring, of course. And as you can see, Rathgaber here, not doing too good. He's got a lot of stress, or she, and yeah, got an affliction, Fearful. So, let's see, we got some places we've got unlocked. The Tavern. It says heroes relieve stress by taking part in activities at the Tavern and Abbey. Each activity has different side effects. Experiment to find the best activity for each hero depending on their quirks. Committing a hero to an activity locks them in that activity until the next week. So what that means is, like, when you put them in the activity, you can't take them on a quest that week. You have to leave them there. You'll have to take a different hero with you on your next quest. Alright, so we've got... you can do some unlocks here, so you can, like, upgrade the different ones. You have Bar, Gambling, and Brothel, which, you know, I mean, pretty self-explanatory what those are. And right now we only have 1 slot for each, but that's why you level them up. As you level them up, you gain more slots. So, and then we also have the Abbey, which is kind of similar. It's just different, kind of a different flavor there. So you have a Cloister where you meditate, a Transept where you pray, and a Penance Hall where you flagellate yourself, which, if you're not familiar with what flagellation means, it means that you whip yourself, basically, with like a cat o' nine tails. So, you know, trying to bring about spiritual purity, and as it says, absolution from sin through bodily harm. So, anyways, one thing that I do have to keep in mind is that the Caretaker will take one of the slots every week. So, as you can see, he's praying right now. Okay, so Rathgaber. Quick reflexes, nervous, sickly, wield foam. So he could do any of these activities, or she. I think the Plague Doctor is a female. So let's see. I want to say, yeah, the ones at the top are cheaper. So I typically go with those. I mean, we're gonna have to give them some stress relief somehow here. So let's put you in the Bar. It's going to cost us 1,000 gold, but that's fine. And then, you know, they're kind of high. Let's go to the stagecoach here. So we've got a Jester, a Grave Robber, which I like the Grave Robber class, and the Leper. I do not like the Leper class, but it could have changed. So we're gonna have to. I think it's a good idea for us to kind of see, you know, everything here, what all the different stuff is. Even if I didn't like a class back when I played the first time, I'm probably still gonna try out that class just to put it on display for you guys too. So sure, that's probably not so min-maxy. You know, it might lead to some death, but death is fun in this game. So, kind of like Dwarf Fortress. Alright, what do we want to do now? What do we want to do now? Well, we could go do a quest, right? Yeah, I guess that's what we need to do. I think maybe we should try to, if we're not going to take these two, because we can use the leper as a tank. Yeah, we can use the leper as a tank. If we're not going to take Reynald and Monceau, we need to probably put them in some stress relief. So Reynald he'll only pray. So we actually can't get him into anything because the caretaker is praying right now. And then Monceau. Okay, Monceau can do anything. So let's put Monceau in the cloister. And then we might just take Renaud with us. Maybe. How much stress do you have? 54? We could probably get through that just fine. Probably. Let's take a look at this trinket we got. So it's bounty hunter only. We don't have a bounty hunter. We also have a bleed stone, plus 20% bleed skill chance, -1 speed. So like, you know, you'd be tempted to say that would be good on the highwayman here, but it also would make him go slower, which we like the fact that he goes quicker. So I don't know. There's always a give and a take, isn't there? Okay, let's embark. And what do we got here? So this one's still available, and then we have this one here. Complete 100% of room battles, skirmish. Unholy abominations turning the light against itself. So our reward will be a Sly Eye Patch for a Man-at-Arms, which that's a class I haven't even played as before. And there we go. So yeah, we'll put Renaud in there. I don't even know how to say that. I'm assuming it's like French, and this is silent. But I could, you know, is it Reynald? Renaud? I don't know. You tell me. You guys tell me. Any French speakers out there? Then we'll put Nerdstalgic in the rear, and let's run the Grave Robber. I like the Grave Robber. Okay, so we have a shovel and some holy water. So I guess maybe the food did go away. Because, you know, we had a bunch left over. Alright, let's take 8 food, and then I'm going to take 5 torches. Because my playstyle, I try to keep it pretty well lit. It's a pretty noobish playstyle, but it's safe. So I'm not going to take anything else, though. We need to try to save as much money as we can. Alright, let's get in here. Loading. Alright, so we got to complete all of the 100% of the room battles. The only thing we really have to worry about here is him getting too stressed out. So we're not, I don't know, we'll see. Alright, let's go to thinking about this. How do we want to approach this? Do we want to go like this? Zoop, zoop. Yeah, that would be less of a double back, I guess. Because if we went here, then we'd have to double back over through that. So I think go here and then here. Hell, if we scout this, there might not even be a room battle there, and then we could just go this way. So yeah, we'll go that way. Alright. What? Oh, yeah, he's a klepto. So we can't always control him. It's locked. Let's ignore it. I'm actually, you know, I'm gonna try to be a little bit less clicky on those things. Oh. Stress damage. Okay, nothing in here. Let's move here. No scouting either. I mean, you can find good stuff in there, but... Hello! Yay, we surprised them. Okay, so these guys, like I said, they can do some pretty critty stuff here. Bleeds and crits. Tempting Goblet. I hate the Tempting Goblet. So our Grave Robber has Pick to the Face, Shadow Fade. I guess I should have looked at this stuff before I brought her. Shadow Fade, which moves her back and stuns and gives dodge. That's pretty nice, but only if she's in the front 2 rows. So she could always start out in the front 2 rows and then Shadow Fade back. Thrown Dagger. Cool. Poison Darts. I like the Poison Darts. I like the Poison Darts. I remember that. So it's got like a 100% base chance to blight. Does not do a whole lot of damage, but you can stack those things like crazy. They used to be really good for bosses. Let's see. Yeah, we don't have any. This does. This kind of buffs us versus marked, but we don't have any way to mark it. I don't think. Maybe the Highwayman does. Okay. I want to get rid of this thing because it does stress damage, and I'm worried about him. Okay. Let's do a judgment on that. There we go. Nice. Good work. And the corpse doesn't even matter because it's in the back. So these guys actually can bleed. So we could try to bleed him. We could do this to give him a buff. Let's just open vein on the one in the front. Put a bleed on him. And we could Zealous Accusation, try to hit both of them, and set this guy up for some damage going into the next round, and maybe might even die from the bleed. Maybe. Yes! Yes! Okay, round 2. Fight. Fight. Well, I don't think there's any point in using poison darts because this person's probably not going to hang around too long, so... Pick to the face! And we'll just go for something high accuracy here. Oh, we can't. Wrong placement. Alright. So let's just open a vein. See ya. Ooh, Dark Bracer, uncommon. So it's good for low light runs. Makes sense. Alright. You know, that went pretty well, I'd say. We didn't accrue too much extra stress, if any. Ooh. 2 Tempting Goblet guys? Really? Really? Uh-oh. That's not who I wanted you to get with that. Alright. Grape Shot Blast, maybe? Maybe? I mean, it would be good if it hit, because it could potentially just kill that guy, you know? This would be the safer route, but it's not really that much safer. Let's just, let's Grape Shot Blast. Nice. I think I want to Judgment this guy, try to get him down. I'm just concerned about his stress level. And I don't think we can reach you back there. We could put a mark on somebody here. We could stun. That might be good. These guys are also unholy, so we could just go for the throat. I think let's do a stun. Let's try to stun. Let's stun this guy. I don't want him moving us around. Nice. Nice. He's got that dead weights shield bash that can like shift our people around. We don't want that. Alright, let's throw a dagger at you. Nice. Good, good, good. Nice, nice. I mean, it does better damage, but it's also a bleed. They're not going to bleed. So I think pistol shot might be better. Respectable. Respectable crit. Let's give him a heal. Good job, Nerdstalgic. Chunka. Beautiful dodge. Beautiful. Oh, can't shoot him, can we? Can't shoot him. I guess we have to open Bane. Right on. Crit City. Going to Crit City, baby. Should we open the chest? Nice. We actually did get something. Crests and deeds. Ooh, good. We got our scout off. Doesn't look like there's a fight there, so we're gonna just head this way. There's gonna be a battle here, and there's a room battle with Curio at the end. Yeah. Oh, we better go ahead and... I almost forgot about our torch. Let's torch that twice here. Maybe we can surprise them. Good. Yes. It's almost like getting a basically a free stun, you know? And it would make me feel better, you know, if for some reason the Grape Shot Blast did miss. Dealt with. Dealt with. Critting them heals, baby. How much hit? 3, 4? We might be able to kill them both with this. Oh, yeah. How sweet that is. And one right back at you. I think that guy just get to go 2 times in one round, or did he go at the end of the last round? Can't really tell. Oh, just some gold. What? What? Lame. Lame sauce. Well, high priority target here is definitely going to be the goblet guy here. And when Grape Shot Blast hits, it's amazing. But back when I used to play, I never used it because it just seemed like it missed all the damn time. I was just like, oh god, stop, please. Should we heal? Should we heal her? Probably not. Let's go for Dazzling Light. We'll buff up our torch a little bit too. And we can even, well, we can't hit her. Let's go try to get the kill on this guy. That didn't do enough damage, but we did get a stun, so that's good. We could use Zealous Accusation here, but it almost would make our stun there just useless. Firstly, we could put a stun on him. Bonk. Is he gonna stress him out? Oh yeah, and it lowers the light. Sucks. Okay. I was tempted to grape shot blast there, but I don't want to tempt fate. I don't want to tempt fate. All right, let's do the dazzling light again. Well, our torch is still okay. They're both gonna, you know, we can't hit her because this is in the way, and they're probably not gonna be able to be stunned at this point. I mean, they both have the plus to stun resist. So let's just heal her. And how many hit points do you have? 13. You're already bleeding. Let's put a pick in his face. Dang! Smoked that guy. Smoked! Alright. There's really no point in doing that other than just buffing up the torch. You could stunning blow this guy and kill him, probably. Yeah. Okay, wow, that's interesting. So the piles of bones actually get the bleed carries over. Nice, nice, nice. Gonna try to push him back again. Well. Oh, we can pick her to the face. It's got some good range on it. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. Let's move you back up here. There we go. Okay, what's this? A curio that I'm not gonna touch, I don't think. So I'm guessing that some of these episodes are gonna be a little bit longer because like I said, I don't want to. I don't want to stop in the middle of a quest like this. If it was a quest where we camped, then I could stop where we camped, but I'm not going to do that for this. So these things have hardly any hit points, but you cannot stun them, and they're pretty fast. They have a lot of resistances, so we're gonna try. We're just gonna go for like high accuracy attacks. I love crits. Stress relief, baby. Grape shot blast. You know, it's a gamble. Could have been really good. Could have maybe killed them all three at the same time, but it's a good person to crit on. Nibble, nibble, nibble. Oh yeah, these guys do stress damage too. And a stun. Yes, I remember now. These things suck. They suck. They don't do a whole lot of damage. They do a little bit of everything though. They're just real dangerous. Freaking grave robber, man. Lighting everybody up. Highwayman wants in on it. No, not my face. Oh yeah, big crit. Crit city, baby. Alright. We need to... Let's go ahead and pump up our torch. We're not touching that thing. I ain't even touching it. I need to read up a little bit more about the different curios. Like, because I know some classes are better suited, you know? We do have some holy water. Let's try the holy water. We have curried favor from the gods. Plus damage till camp. Oh! But then a trap! Oh, man. He is close, isn't he? Yeah, eat. And then torch. So this might be this. If there's a battle in here, this is the last one for this quest. There should be a battle in here. Yes. Okay. So we got spitters and webbers. They don't have a whole lot of hit points, but I'm trying to remember if I found them fairly annoying or not. Jeez. Grave Robber, crit machine. I'm liking the Grave Robber, I'm not gonna lie. Keep those crits coming. You might be in my rotation. Like permanently, like in the permanent main party. Okay. I think I remember that I didn't like the spitters. Let's try to get rid of the spitter. And we don't be able to... Oh! Man, that would have been so nice to hit those and kill them without them even getting like a chance to touch us. Oh, bite. Nom 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 nom. And you're loaded up with shit, aren't you? I hit the spitter because the spitter hadn't went yet this round. So if I would have hit this, it might have still got a turn. You're only got 2 health. Let's go for a high accuracy hit. Bonk. Bonk bonk. Quest complete. I don't think there's anything in here. So yeah, we'll just return to the hamlet. So what do we got here? 3,000 gold, 2 busts. We have this man-at-arms common trinket. Collected some treasure. And we got some good heirlooms. So, good stuff. And let's see. Oh no, we've got some negative quirks here. Possibly. Could be some positive ones. Uh-oh. Positive and a negative. Sickly. So minus 10% disease resistance, but ruins explorer, so plus 20% scouting chance in the ruins. Scouting is pretty nice. Flawed release, minus 3% crit range skills. That's terrible for this character. That's got to get removed. And weapon tinker, minus 20% weapon upgrade cost. Okay. And for Nerdstalgic, wield tactician, clenched fist. The might. Plus 15% damage in the wield. Nice. Nice, nice. Rathkaber lost 500 gold after becoming tipsy and buying around for the house. He had a night on the town, recovered 45 stress, and is no longer fearful. Cool. Meditated, recovered 45 stress. Blacksmith unlocked. Guild unlocked. Cool, 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 man. Well, like I said, I do apologize that these videos are a little bit longer than what I normally do. I like to keep them between 20 and 30 minutes because I feel like, you know, that's about the amount of time that an average person can afford to sit down and just, you know, bullshit for a while. So without, you know, interfering with their daily lives. I try to keep it a little bit shorter, but just because of this nature of the game and how long-winded I am sometimes, these episodes do stretch a little bit longer. So, like I said, I do apologize. I'm so sorry. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me today in the Darkest Dungeon. And tomorrow, we'll be back at it and trying to survive and not get stressed out and have heart attacks. So, thank you so much. And until next time, game on.